What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review this debut studio album from Dave East entitled Kairi Chanel, Canal. Now, Dave East, 2016 Double XL freshman. Been hearing about him for a while. He dropped a song with Game, Bad Boy on Death Row, which I still bump to this day. But it's not like that was a long time ago. That was like, shoot, at least 2 months ago, at least, maybe even three. But I heard about him before that too, and I'd always thought he was good. Um, some people find out about him through Lil Dicky mentioning him on The Breakfast Club. I believe he mentioned him on The Breakfast Club. But still, 2016 Double XL freshman debut studio album, and he just signed with Def Jam yesterday, and he already has Nas as an executive producer for that album. And but still, this is his debut studio album. The next one is just gonna be his debut commercial release for a label. I don't know what that's gonna be titled though, but still, this album is pretty good. 14 tracks long, 60 minutes, and there's a unique sound about this album and the way that Dave delivers on some of these tracks. Like the first one, it was written. Um, Obvious Nas reference there. It was a cool song. Track number two, Type of Time, that was a cool song as well. And again was too, but it's really tracks four, five, and six that stood out to me. They were like the best. Not of course not filler because they're not filler tracks. I don't even think there's a filler track. Well, it might be a filler track or two on here, but still, this section of the album is very damn good. Can't Ignore featuring 2 Chainz. The fourth song is so fucking turn up. I just didn't even look at the features or how many songs was gonna be on here. I just said, let me just put the album on, and just listen to it. I worked out to this album as well. And when that came on, I was like, shit, this is the shit. 2 Chainz, if he could just keep doing shit like this, maybe I just need to hear 2 Chainz on features. Maybe I don't need to hear him on just songs by himself. Or I can just listen to his beats. Because I'm starting to fuck with 2 Chainz a little bit. Me, I Can't Ignore. Chainz did his thing. Dave really did his thing. This beat is so. This this album is dark as far as the sound, but it's like it can give you a depression feel, I guess. But especially for a day like this, it's just very cloudy, cool, and it's been rainy all day. This album is perfect for this. Track number five, "Sending My Love" featuring Seven Streeter. I want to say I've seen this person with this girl a few times now, and she does her thing again. This is that this song is the shit. It's one of the most more heartfelt songs on here. It's just a song about feeling my love, and if you haven't seen your family in a while, and how you got a daughter on the way. Dave has a daughter on the way, and he mentions that a lot in this album. And he said, "I have a daughter on the way. I probably won't see you for a long time. I just won't. Might not keep in contact. But when she starts getting tall and big, I'll let you know." Track number six, 30 niggas. Fuck with this beat too, and just the sound, and just the subject of this beat. You got 30 this, 30 that. You've always kept it real with your family and your friends. And it's, like I said, 30 this and 30 of that. Track number seven, Keisha. Now this is one of those. So I want to say this is one of those filler tracks that I felt. I was like, I don't really need this. This is a song about the bitch named Keisha that everybody in the hood is fucked. Yeah, yeah, one of them shit. Track number eight, Eyes on Me featuring Fabulous. I wouldn't say filler. I say it's to promote this project. I'd say that. It sounded like it was, but I wasn't fucking with the auto tune or whatever they were trying to do on the vocals for Fabulous on the hook and Dave because they were like splitting hooks and the sound was like just wasn't there for me. Track number nine, SDE featuring Cameron. Now I fucked with this track. I did. Track number 10, Don Pablo. This was one of the colder sounds again. Like you getting that cold, kind of gritty sound on here. Uh, Track number 11, The Only Thing. This was just a cool track for me. But track number 12, The Realest Back featuring Beanie Siegel. Man, hearing Beanie these days is like not just a blessing. He's been in some shit anyway, so just for the longest. But this whole Meek Mill game, whatever thing is going on, it has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, whenever it is to hear Beanie, it's always good to hear it. But I wouldn't necessarily. Well, he is blessing them just by being on the track, but um, you know, Beanie is just that nigga, and the real is back. He's really, what can I say, on his street shit, saying he doesn't fuck with any of these rappers out right now. And I mean, shit, he just came out and said it. And if you want that real, well, here it is again. And Dave on his shit too. And he's talking about how he can swear he's always been the realest. Uh, Always been the realest as long as he can remember. And track number 13, Slow Down, featuring Jazzy Amra. It was a cool song. It really fit the tone of this like ending of the album. And track number 14, if you ask me, this is the most unique song on this album, just as far as sound, delivery, and switch ups. Because there are 3 verses on here. One is where I guess Dave is trying to sound like he's 13. I mean, like he's 10, and he's speaking from a 10-year-old's perspective, like what he was doing when he was 10, and how a 10-year-old might see shit you don't understand. Then the second verse, his voice gets a little deeper. I don't know what age he would have been at this time. I think this is right before he graduated high school, and the voice was deeper, and he was going through more stuff. He was seeing things with the older mind, seeing more at an older age. So he had a different viewpoint at this time than he would at 10. And it just the verses got deeper and more mature. And as you got the last verse, he at his deepest. I think that was his regular voice at this time. Well, it was because this is when he said he got pulled over by the cops. Well, actually, I think I want to say it was right before graduating from high school, or right when he was about to graduate college. He became the big man on campus. He became the big man on. I just can't stop looking at the TV right now. What's her name? Carly Lloyd is on Highly Questionable, and she's just gorgeous. Now, um, yeah, he was either before graduation or after graduation. In the second verse, he had said he's the big man on campus now, and he got pulled over. It was him and his friends, I believe, and they said 3 dudes in a car saying like, "You the fuck, what y'all doing?" And just pulled him over. And it's like, for what? It's just don't fucking know. And they just said they looked suspicious. And on the first verse, I remember he said, "You look like this kid who just did a robbery." He said, "I ain't never stolen nothing in my life." Well, that's what he was thinking to himself. But on the last verse is when he was in the car and the cop pulled him over. He said, "What's the problem, officer?" I think he just graduated this time or something. Something related to him mentioning that he had his daughter. So he put out his diploma. Won't trying to hear that. Just totally, just fuck all that. So he said, "Please, don't shoot me. I just had my daughter." And I guess he reached and said, "Look here, and he got shot." So I was like, "Damn, this shit is it's very what can I say? Very dark." And that really sets the tone. Well, fits with the tone that this album was going with mostly. Just dark, cold, grimy, gritty, aggressive, street. I mean, it just fits the what it's feeling like around here right now on this day. It's very cold. I mean, I'm not sad or anything or depressed, but I like that cold, I guess you could say, depressing feel outside and inside. And I don't know why, but still, um, very what can I say? Very unique sounding album. And you can say, well, how far can you go? Just how unique can darkness sound? It's all dark. And you can get a very different actually. And even the ones that are kind of uplifting, they're still kind of dark because they're so sad, especially with the lyrics. So this is a very, like I said, cold, grimy, gritty, very enjoyable album. I'd give this a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10, and I'd give it a C plus grade. If you've heard this project, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below and what you think about my review on it. Also, be sure to hit the like button and share the video. Fix that. Subscribe if you're new. Get at me on Twitter, Facebook, AudioMac, SoundCloud, Instagram. Hit up my email for business or anything. What I mean by hit up my email for business is is if you need your music chopped and screwed, reviewed, if you need beats made, or you want to be featured on one of my upcoming DJ mixtapes, just let me know. dynamicjab@gmail.com. Like I said, if it's easier for you to just get at me on social media, just check the description. All the social medias are there. Just get at me on social media. Or if it's easier for you to get at me in the comment section on this video, just leave a comment on this video, and we'll see what we can do. Thank you for watching. Listen to this album and get ready for the next one, because Dave East, I see why he was a double XL freshman. I had a feeling it was going to be one anyway, but he really came through and showed you why. He showed you that they didn't make a mistake choosing him to be a double XL freshman, because he released this. So thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time. I got a lot of reviews that are coming. Maybe one might come tonight later on. Well, it'll be more for next week, because I got some shit to do tonight. So thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. And like I said, if you haven't heard this project, go listen to it. And if you have heard this project, go ahead and listen to it again. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out.